don't even care if you're doing something for me. Whatever you're doing, I want everybody, no matter what walk of life you are on, I want you to stop it and bow down to me. And then he says, and don't take me off. Because my image is something that I take very seriously. This is my glory. And I'm getting ahead of myself, but he presents his glory as though he was somewhat God-like. It's a dangerous thing when a man puts himself on a God-like level.
That's right.
Genesis 20:4 says, no, 20:3 says, thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. So now I've got the God and a God. Can I work my thought a little bit tonight? I've got the God, being the God of Israel, telling me not to bow down. And then I've got a God, because Nebuchadnezzar has put himself on a God-like level, and he's telling me you better bow down. Which God do I listen to? The God I can't see, or the God I can see? The God that if he's going to come through or not, or the God that I've been seen cut the fool a few times. Okay, all right. Because I know it's easy to say we believe that we'll go with the God that's invisible, the God of Israel. It's easy to say that. But do we really go with the invisible God? Because the reality of it is, I see sanctified folk cussing. Yeah, we usually that was the Baptist people. Yeah, we did. We saw somebody on the church parking lot smoking. We said, oh, that must be a Baptist church. We didn't even look at the name on the church. We just said it must be a Baptist church. Because that's Pentecostal, sanctified, Holy Ghost filled, tongue talk. I see folk who speak in tongues, use that same tongue to cuss you out.
Yes, it will.
And it's because we're bowing to the God we see. It's because we've decided that the God we see must be a little bit more powerful than the God we can't see. So I know that it's so easy in the concept in your mind to say, oh, I really worship the Lord my God because he's the God of time past, time present, and he's an eternal, right? And he's the one that I serve and him alone. But is that really how we act? We say we serve him and him alone, but we will listen to everybody else can tell us what to do but him. Sanctified folk trip me out. They strip me out. Sanctified folk will wear a uniform to work but get mad when the pastor tells them I don't want you wearing certain things. They ain't never got a problem with their boss telling them what to wear. And the boss telling them, I want you to be like everybody else that come in here. That's what you come in looking like. But your man of God says, hey, on Sunday morning, I want this to happen. He said, Pastor said, we're going to start service at 11 o'clock on Sunday morning. Folk will come in here at 12:15 just as bold.
That's right.
Yeah. Amen.
You got a word from the Lord.
So which God do we really serve? I'm not there, y'all. I'm just building a point now. I'm just building a point. Just building a point.
That's good.
And so, verse number 7 says, therefore, at the time when all the people heard the sound of the cornet, flute, harp, sackbut, psaltery, and all kinds of music, all the people, the nations, and languages fell down and worshiped the golden image which Nebuchadnezzar the king had set up. Wherefore, at that time, certain Chaldeans came near and accused the Jews. They spake and said to the king Nebuchadnezzar, O king, live forever. That's their worship of him. Because they've already been worshiping the image. But now they got the man there. And so they said, O king, live forever. Thou, O king, hast made and decreed that every man that shall hear the sound of the cornet, the flute, the harp, the sackbut, the psaltery, and dulcimer, and all kinds of music shall fall down and worship the golden image. And whoso falleth not down, now they're reminding him of his threat. They reminded him of his order. Now, here's remember, king, that's what you told us. No, you know how kids do when they want to go tell. They say, Mommy, remember when you told us that we're not supposed to go nowhere after school? And Mama says, yeah. Well, Billy went. They start off with, this is what you said. So now, look at these grown kids. And you said, king, that whoever does not fall down and worship, that person should be put in the midst of a fiery furnace. Now, what does the king have to do? Because see, here it is, that he has a rep. I don't know if y'all have reps out here in Virginia, but in California, your rep means something. That's the thing that folk know you by. And the king's rep is on the line. King Nebuchadnezzar, King Jay-Z, King T.I., King LeBron, King, do you remember what you said? You said, I ain't talking about what I think. I'm still the king. With all due respect, this is what you said. Here's what I really came to tell you. I didn't come to tell you about your decree. I didn't come to tell you about your punishment. But here's what I came to tell you. There are certain Jews whom thou hast set over the affairs of the provinces of Babylon. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. These men, O king, have not regarded thee. That's the first thing. Nor do they worship the golden image which thou hast set up. So we've got two big problems here. And number one, these are folk you put in position. So now, let's back up. We have the king who throws the party. No, I'm sorry. The king who builds the image of himself. Then he throws the party to unveil the image. He gives a decree that goes against the decree of God. And now here comes the setup. First of all, something that's interesting to me is they all are supposed to be bowing down to the image. Now, a bow at that time was not what we do. A vow at that time was you went all the way to the ground. If everybody was vowing, how did they know that these three boys had not vowed? Because what I found out is sometimes there are people around you who will do the same thing you're doing and go tell on you. My sister was like that. We would be out playing and doing stuff and acting all kind of foolish. And halfway into us doing it, she'd run in the house. Now as boys, we weren't smart enough to figure out that when she ran in the house, some trouble was getting ready to go down. And we still out there doing whatever we were doing. And next thing I knew, here come a belt coming our way. Because she had run in the house and said, Jamie and Damien and James is out there doing this. Now she was just out there doing it with us, but she would run in the house to go tell that we were out there doing it. But watch this. Then Nebuchadnezzar, in his rage and fury, commanded to bring these three fellas in. These three that dare to do something I told them not to do. Or they dare not to do something that I told them to do, rather. Nebuchadnezzar spake and said unto them, is it